Hey, how you doing? This is John, and welcome to John's Long Box. Today we're doing what you're reading. So, I've been I've been off work, so I've been getting some reading done. So that you probably see a few of these what you're reading. I I I made a New Year's resolution to read more of these Kickstarter comics that I bought. So I had Fatal, and I forgot I even had it. I backed so many back Kickstarters. So I finally read this. Man, anybody know, is issue number 2 coming out? I want to know what's going on. I like this. I really, really like the artwork. Okay, this is Cat and Mouse. This is Silverline Comics. This is the first appearance of Cat and Mouse. I am so disappointed with this E-Man series, as I've been going on and on and on lauding Martin Pascal as one of the why can't I think of the correct term? Unfound gems in comic book writing, and then this I'm just not liking it. I really, really, really like the Nicole Cutie. The Nicole Cutie. It was like it walked the fine line between tongue in cheek and seriousness, and or what's the campy and serious, and this it's just all out parody. It's a parody comic right now, and I'm not a big fan of parody. I'm not a big fan of parody in any medium. So unless Don Chin's writing parody, I don't want to hear your parody. So we got Wraith of God, Wraith of God. I always say it wrong. What am I going to say? This is a masterpiece by a master comic book professional, Aaron Lopresti. He's at the point now where he could do no wrong. And we got Viking Wolf. Again, I don't claim to be omniscient. Sometimes things go by and I miss them, which is the case because this is my buddy Renzo Rodriguez doing the artwork. And for those of you who don't know, full disclosure, Renzo Rodriguez is illustrating my comic, Heroic Tales. So I want to support him. So I had to go get Viking Wolf. And it's also written by Polton, who has been on my channel too. So I'm trying to support everybody who's been supporting me, And like I said, I sometimes miss because I'm not omniscient. So here we got all 5 issues of Salem's Daughter. I bought this. I don't even remember what year this was, but I bought this, and I was missing one issue, so I put it in my back issue bin and then forgot about it, which is just typical me. So I bought the missing issue. It's only 5 issues, so I wasn't going to read, 2 and then put it back and then wait. So I got all 5 issues, and then I just sat there. It was excellent. It was really good. And this is going to sound mean, but I don't have high expectations for most Zenescope comics, but this I enjoyed. Was it the best? No. It was the equivalent of a I guess it would be mean to say it was the equivalent of like a CW show, like it would fit alongside like Supernatural or something like that. So there you go. There you go. My buddy Tonic Mole. Here's the poster that came with the comic. I did a video on this, so I don't really have to show this over, but I'm loving it. I am loving it. This is a one-shot Salem's Daughter. They got, I'm not gonna lie, it's it's cheesecake. It's cheesecake with the story. I really do think like with Zenescope they come up with like how can we make cheesecake, and then they come up with a story. So, but that that don't bother me. So this is, you're seeing every issue of Salem's Daughter. She's they didn't really explain where her powers come from, and it's a plot point, and it's a shame. They should go back and finish the story. If they do, I'll be there. I did a Sunday Comics on Daredevil #1. So there you go. That's an actual copy of Daredevil #1. Bought that for $60 from some kid in a parking lot. He didn't steal that from his dad. Wally Wood, just a collection of Wally Wood, the late Wally Wood, comic book master. Eclipse Comics, which I'm a, when I say fanboy, what I mean is that I obsessively get everything. So you know, once I decide that I'm a fanboy of something, I can't be a fanboy of Wally Wood. It's just too expensive of a career. So, you know, I like to get as much Wally Wood as I can. You know, I got the Thunder Agents and everything like that, and I see his comics for cheap. But you know, the guy started out in I'm gonna say the 40s. I know in the 50s, but I don't know. Anybody know when exactly Wally Wood started out? So it's expensive. And here we got more of the First comics. I consider myself a fanboy of First Comics, Eclipse Comics, Pacific Comics, and Comico. Like, I just try to get anything by those companies. I thought they were important companies. But I'm just not enjoying the first series of E-Man. Again, it's Camp is okay. There's nothing wrong with Camp. I enjoy Camp, but parody I do not like. More Wally Wood. Look at this. And then Cat and Mouse by Roland Man. Roland Man was on my channel. I really enjoyed talking to him, and I want to support him, so I get the back issues of comics. So there you go. That's a full-fledged What You Readin', and I'll see you with another video. Bye-bye.